Welcome to the 6th Annual National Heads Up Poker Championship presented by GoDaddy.com. It's the round of 32 in this single elimination tournament, and we've already got some true bracket busters creeping into contention. But they'll have to navigate a field of 5 World Series main event champs. Let's meet the players of the Clubs and Spades bracket, fighting for a spot in the Sweet 16. Jason Mercier faces Peter Korver. David Williams takes on Eric Seidel. 2005 main event winner Joe Hachem battles Mr. Cotter himself, Gabe Kaplan. At table 4, it's Phil-on-Phil action as Grdon meets Laak. Eric E-Dog Lindgren squares up against 2008 World Series champ Peter Eastgate. 03 main event champ Chris Moneymaker challenges Leo Walpert. Qualifier Stephen Quinn takes a seat opposite 2006 World Series winner Jamie Gold. And at our feature table, it's a world-class talent versus world-class personality as Phil Ivey confronts 1998 main event champion Scotty Nguyen. Phil, Scotty's, a talker at the table. You're kind of silent but deadly. Do you think he's going to change your game today and make you talk a little more?
No, I might have to have a cocktail when I play with Scotty because he kind of gets me a little off my game sometimes. So I'm going to try to, concentrate today.
I'll make sure we get you a cocktail waitress.
All right.
All right, Scotty, I know you like to entertain the crowd. Do you like to do that more, or do you like to take chips from a guy of his caliber?
Baby, those chips look so pretty, so.
All right, well, we'll let you take the chips, entertain the crowd, and we'll let you guys get going. Let's get the cards in the air. Good luck, gentlemen.
These chips look so pretty.
Craig Hummer alongside Ali Najad. And speaking of chips, each player beginning with 40,000 of them here in our round of 32. Our blinds start at 3 and 600.
You carry all the chips you win in each previous round with you to the next.
Ace-4 for Ivey.
Already, right, baby?
He raises to 1,800. Scotty with 10-5.
All right, baby.
He quickly folds.
I take next one.
Okay. This is kind of early for us.
Yeah. We supposed to play at 7 o'clock.
These two probably take most of their sunrises when they're heading to bed.
King-Jack for Scotty. He raises to 1,800. 9-deuce suited for Phil. He'll call.
Sometimes you wonder if Phil cares what his hand is, or if he just wants to play a pot.
Inside straight draw for Scotty. Flush draw for Ivey. He checks. Scotty bets 2,000. Phil raises to 5,000.
2,000 more on top.
I like yellow chip, baby.
Scotty calls.
In there for you.
Ivey's check raise designed to win the pot right there. But in case you don't,
Ivey makes his flush, and Phil has Scotty drawing dead.
Win improved to a pair of jacks there. Still got the gut shot straight draw.
Ivey bets 9,000.
About 3/4 the pot.
Scotty calls.
Nguyen doesn't appear convinced that Ivey's got anything here.
Irrelevant 9 on the river.
All in.
He puts Scotty all in.
Virtually impossible call for Scotty Nguyen here.
All right, baby.
He decides too much too soon and folds.
Show bluff good for the game.
Too soon.
Scotty spotting Phil in almost 2.5 to 1 chip lead to kick things off.
Phil Ivey restacking his chips as we take a look at the round of 32 in a clubs bracket featuring 3 main event champions.
Let's not forget the reigning World Series of Poker heads-up champion in Leo Walpert and 8-time bracelet winner Eric Seidel.
And 2 more main event champions in the Spades bracket, Joe Hachem and Scotty Nguyen.
Don't overlook Phil Ivey. He's no chopped liver. And Jason Mercier, who's on a major heater.
Speaking of the Spades bracket, a face-off between 2 Phils. Mr. Grdon on the left versus Phil Laak.
You're blocking the camera.
Oh, this is recorded now. In the past, they didn't record us. They just
feature table. Yes, you must show them every hand.
How many of these tables have this here? Just these two? Wow, did you know that? We're the only two.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Laak obviously focused.
He's got king 10 against Gordon's ace 6 suited.
Call 22.
Laak calls.
To be fair, I don't even know what a focused Phil Laak looks like.
Laak pairs his king.
Check.
Maybe that was the focused Phil.
Focused on everything but the flop. I think he was trying to check in the dark by covering his eyes.
And a call.
He calls Gordon's bet of 3,300.
Pot up to 11,000 now.
Flush draw for Gordon on the turn.
That's an upgrade from naked ace high. Laak still with the best hand and still checking here.
Check, check brings the river. 3 of hearts, no help to Gordon. Laak's king still best. He bets 1,500.
Gordon's check on the turn probably saved him some chips.
And Gordon mucks.
I think you would have won if you did a fat bet there. That's a sick truth. I would have made a sick fold. But you didn't know that I was only decently strong and not sick strong.
Take a look at the cards.
Our first all-in of the day, Leo Wolpert on the right, hoping to hang in against Chris Moneymaker.
Flush draw on 2 overs for Leo. Top kicker for Chris.
Moneymaker, the table's behind you.
No. Here's the turn.
Chris can't bear to look.
And it's the 5 of hearts.
5 of hearts, no help to Wolpert.
2-9, still good.
He needs a king, jack, or a club.
Here's the river.
Anything else, and it's the end of the road.
And
Trip 9s on the river. Moneymaker can finally take a look, and he's in the money.
Chris hadn't made it out of the first round in 4 straight years, and now he's into the round of 16.
One man through, and now the others attempt to follow. A half of the bracket overflowing with talent. 16 players vying for their berth in the next round with a considerable challenge at every turn. Another champion in every direction. Which faces will move forward? It's the round of 32 in the clubs and spades brackets at the 2010 National Heads Up Poker Championship. So play has begun in the round of 32, and these matches are huge. Ali, win, and you get $25,000 in a berth in the round of 16. A loss, however, means you're heading home. At our feature table, 2 poker icons, Scotty Nguyen and Phil Ivey. What can we expect?
The unexpected. If the first round was any indication, my bracket is a total bloodbath, Craig. But seriously, on the bubble, a lot of times you see people tighten up. Not going to see that here. That tournament poker rule doesn't apply. Now, the next rule that I'm going to talk about, it's more of a commentator's rule. Don't pick against Phil Ivey, so I'm not going to do that. I think it's Ivey into the next round.
Ooh, bold call by you, Ivey, with the almost 2.5 to 1 chip lead.
Shh, come on, Hummer. Quit making me look bad here.
Our GoDaddy.com pocket cam shows Scotty wins Jack 7. He limps in. Phil with Queen 4. He checks.
Playing pots in position on the button. A good way for Scotty to try to get back into this match.
Trip 4s for Ivey. Win pairs his Jack.
And this is a good way for him to lose chips.
Ivey bets 1,000. Scotty calls.
Ivey leading right out, not slow playing.
Scotty hits his 7 on the turn, now has top 2 pair.
Man, this is a tough situation for Scotty Nguyen. Could see him raise here.
After Ivey bets 3,500, Scotty calls.
Good conservative line, saving himself from getting torched.
Trey on the river means Ivey's trip 4 is still good. He bets 10 grand.
All right, baby. I call. You got 4, baby?
Scotty calls.
You got it.
And gets a look at what he was afraid of.
I got top 2, baby.
Wow.
Scotty might have lost the minimum there. Still hurts, though.
He loses 2/3 of his stack in one hand. And he's down to 7,600 in chips.
Ivey's got him down to less than 10 big blinds. It comes courtesy of both Phil making hands and, of course, getting paid off in that last pot.
Ivey with King 5 suited limps in.
Yeah.
Scotty with 10-8 suited checks. Scotty flops a straight.
Could this be a turning point for Scotty Nguyen?
Ivey bets 800.
Expect him to win at least that much in this pot.
Scotty calls.
Gonna slow play it.
4 of spades on the turn leaves Ivey drawing dead.
Scotty checks again, and this is where Ivey's aggression can cost him.
Ivey bets 2,500.
Mine, baby.
Scotty goes all in, and Ivey quickly gets away from his hand.
Some people would waste time there, try to sell a bigger laydown.